Boys to Men. A few days ago, Don stumbled onto a woman who was wounded by the ATM killers. He rushed her to the hospital and was crucial to saving her life. He befriended the lady's son Bashim and BJ, the cop who wrote up the report. When they step into the room, Don is pleasantly surprised to see them. "What's up, my brother? I'm glad to see you," BJ says. "I'm glad to see you too, and I'm very happy to be here." There's a silence as the two reflect on the scene that led to Don winding up in the hospital. BJ thought Don was a goner, and he was right. "I see you brought your bodyguard with you. What's the deal, little man? Give me a pound." "I went to check on his mom, and he asked to come check on you." "Man, that is some cool, heartwarming shit. Pass me a Kleenex." They laugh. "Nah, really. You think about a lot of things when your life flashes before your eyes. Man, I don't know how you deal with it every day." "I'm happy to see someone recognizes the perils of being a police officer. The job becomes even more difficult when you are a black man," BJ says sadly. "I wanted to ask you about that. You don't look like the typical cop. I can tell you still have a lot of hood in you. Doesn't that make you feel like an outcast among your peers? And how do you arrest someone who looks just like you?" "What is this, Oprah?" "For real though, I judge a person by their deeds and actions, not by how they look. I don't care if you're black, white, or red. If you do the crime, you should do the time. And if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. Seriously, don't you take into account the lack of positive role models and activities in our community? Are you asking me if there should be a set of laws for white people and a different, more lenient set of laws for disadvantaged poor people of color? Hell no. But we all know there is, and it's not in our favor. It's almost like you're working for the man against your own people. I mean, the word officer comes from the word overseer used during slavery times." That may be true, but never forget that the American slave trade could never have flourished had it not been for the help of the Africans. Brothers sold their own brothers into slavery. I don't listen to all that talk about what Whitey did. The worst devil is a black devil. I have to judge each person by their deeds, not the color of their skin. Let me make one more point. We, you, and I would be slaves today if it were not for the help of plenty white people who sacrificed their lives for the American Negro. And the white man is the evil one. He has been the cause of every major war on this planet. Bashim breaks into the conversation and throws Don completely off balance. "Whoa, little man, easy on the hate. You could love yourself without hating others. Besides, that is a very untrue statement. People of color have fought and won many wars before the Europeans even crossed the ocean," BJ states. "I'm talking about Vietnam, the Iraqi War, World War I, II, and you know they'll be responsible for World War III. Bashim replies with a conviction that is rarely seen in such a young individual. BJ looks at Don, who has his mouth wide open with nothing coming out. He is still dumbstruck at Bashim's rhetoric. "We've been going at it like this for hours. He has some good points. I just want him to understand that there are always exceptions to the rules, and especially that all white people are not bad, the devil, or out to get the black man." He is right. Both me and your mother are in the hospital, and there were no white people involved in making that happen. Only knuckle-headed black folk. There's more black on black crime than anything else. Brothers are angry, and rightly so. Life is very hard for most people of color here in America. But let's face it, it's better here than anywhere else on this planet. Do you think you would have it any better if you lived in Africa, South America, Asia, or Europe? Where on this earth can a black man be freer to express himself or have more opportunity? Where else can you start from the bottom and make so much money while riding to the top? You can disrespect America all you want, but it's the only country that allows you to do so. Go to China and talk about their president ain't shit and see what happens to you. America is the only place that allows you to get away with that kind of freedom of speech. So God bless America. True that, but if I could just change the subject a little bit, I want to say that I believe rap music is one of the greatest art forms to come out of America. That music has influenced so many cultures around the world that you have Japanese, Africans, Germans, and South Americans trying to be like us, Don adds. They are not trying to be like us. They're trying to be like the images that are being portrayed in the videos. Most of us will never have all that bling, or all those fine girls pouring champagne all over their voluptuous behinds and supple breasts. BJ makes everyone laugh. Hey Bashim, who do you like in music? Don asks, because most people have someone that they like that makes music. Bashim cracks one of his few smiles. For a young boy, he is very serious. I like the so-called conscious rappers like Common, Dead Prez, and Lupe Fiasco. But I think all the G-Unit spit hot flows, and Ludacris makes hits. Still, Tupac is the man. All I know is the best rappers are old school. Nobody's messing with Rakim, KRS-One, or Cool G Rap. That's when cats had real skills in the game. I used to do a little something myself. Everybody laughs. Let me hear something then. Oh, you want me to bust a rhyme? Yeah, show us what you got. Okay, check it. Innovator, fast rhyme inventor, perpetrators, know you all winter. My pattern took notes and then you tally your votes and voted me as the best because the rhyme that I wrote. Hold up, BJ, I don't think so. That's a Cool Mo D rhyme. Oh, is that who that was? BJ acts like he didn't know, and they all laugh. The trio talks about everything from God to women. They laugh and discuss sensitive issues too. When it's time for them to depart, Don does not want them to go.